We've got her once again, Carolyn Sheridan, Ag Health and Safety Alliance, saving the family farmer one safety tip at a time. We'd put more in there, but she gets lost. She birds walks in the conversation, and we'll try. We'll gotta get one in here.
Hey now, Al. Yeah, once again. You said once again. That's right. Once again, I'm here. I'm excited to be here. Like the summer is like rolling on. Listen,
Are you guys harvesting yet? It seems like fall got here quicker. You guys picking stuff out? It should be.
We can't
Getting it
even
ready.
get the hay up. I tell you, it's like finally mowed and now it rained again. It is.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
That's not good.
It's not. It's not. In fact, I changed my background because behind me, for those people that are
Moldy hay.
radio listeners, there's hay in the field that looks a little.
Well, you just got to get out there every day and flop her over so it doesn't get all. Yeah.
It got raked. It got raked yesterday, so we're excited that hopefully somebody will come today. But you know, as we get older, we get less tolerant of things like this. We want it to happen on our own time frame. You know, we want it to happen.
You pointed at me when you say getting older.
No, I didn't mean you.
Yeah.
No.
Last week, you don't even know this. So yesterday, last week, after we got done with the show, Friday night we had a storm.
Oh yeah.
And my AC unit got hit by lightning.
Oh.
No AC for 5 days.
Oh. Hey, but the weather was better the last couple of days, wasn't it?
85 and humid, not an ounce of wind. I mean, at night even, it was just dead calm. You couldn't get any cool air in the house. I don't know how farmers of yore did it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I honestly believe now that the dinosaur did not go extinct. They just gave up living. They knew there'd be no air conditioning for another 5 million years. There's no reason to put up with it, and they just gave up because I was this close to just saying, take me now. Take me now.
Well, you're going to go stay at a hotel?
If it weren't for my stupid dog, I had the wife there. I said, we got to get a hotel room. We got to get. She goes, what are we going to do with Duke? I don't care. Right. He's a dog.
Let a neighbor.
Can my dog live in your air conditioned home? Yeah.
Yeah. I think the heat is tough if you don't have air conditioning. We're pretty darn spoiled.
The reason I brought it up, used a little farmer technology to get by.
Oh, what did you do, Al?
Well, you've seen these hog barns with the big barns with all pigs in them.
Yes,
they call them hog barns. I'm in the business.
Yeah, they are hog swine.
Yeah, I don't want to use big talk of the industry, but hog barn.
Yeah.
And when it gets really hot, you'll see some of these have this little sprayer thing, and then they kick on a fan, right? It's like mini.
Did you mist yourself outside?
No, that would have been better than this example, but it's the same thing. Basically, I made swamp AC units. I used 80 pounds of ice in 4 days, and you just put a big old block of ice in a bucket so it doesn't get on the floor and put a fan and blow it right past you, right at your old self, and it doesn't.
Inside. This was an inside thing.
I wasn't trying to air condition the outside. Yeah, I'm trying to live in the inside. And it was miserable, but that could literally feels like it cools it down about 5 to 10 degrees.
Honestly, that's like a big idea. I would never have thought. I've not heard of that.
Get out of here, really? Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. My wife was impressed too. Good. Where'd you come up with that? It's like, I don't know. It's knowledge. It's stuff people know.
Maybe we should do a million idea that. It sounds like you're the only one that knows. Anyway. But you're making
the ice cube people will sell it. Yeah, we'll sell you those cubes. I'm buying $10 bags of ice cubes because I just need ice cubes.
Because I'm so hot. Yeah, so I think you're.
You want $1 million idea?
Oh,
we'll get this. I promise.
Our topic. Okay, go ahead. Go.
The air conditioner goes out. You know those guys when the water gets your house gets smoky or whatever, come in and they make it like it was before, right? I don't know. Service Pros or whatever. Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, those people.
I want to give this to a college kid. You got to give me some credit for it, though. Okay. So you buy 4 of those Walmart AC units, the window AC units, put them in your truck. And then when guys like Al, hey, I'm not going to have air conditioning for 5 days. You know what, sir? I'll charge. You call ACs R Us, and you call them. The kid shows up, throws them in 4 windows in your house, charge you $100 a day. I don't own the ACs. They get them. The first time you do it, you've got your ACs paid for. Now you're making money after that.
And then if you wait, if you wait a day and say I can't come today, but I can come tomorrow, then they could increase the price because you pay it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly my point. Exactly my point. You could charge anything, and someone will pay for it.
And you need these young guys who are strong and they want to just put those AC units in. Right. There you go.
Well, there's those little ones you put in college dorms. Anyway, why are we talking about this
Anyway,
and not what we're talking about?
yeah. Hey, but it is relevant because we're going to talk about safety for aging farmers. And one of the things that we say, the age-related risks for the
Hmm.
older farmer, one of them does have to do with heat and how you address it a little bit differently. So if you're an older farmer and you don't have air conditioning,
Go
you might
talk to
be
them.
yeah, a higher risk. Get those young people to come in and put those window units in. But the reason we're talking about this week is next week we're going to have a guest.
Get
And
out.
no, yeah,
We get so few guests here.
I know. I don't know if it's anyway. We're going to carry on without like trying to say. Wonder why people don't want to talk to us.
We don't need to go to down that road. I agree, 100%.
Yeah,
We do not need
yeah.
to go down.
So early on in the year, like sometime in the spring, I think it was January or April. I don't remember. We talked about dementia on the program,
Yeah.
and so today we're going to talk about older farmers, and then next week we're going to have a guest on from the University of Iowa, and she's going to talk about caregivers coping with dementia. So it's not about the dementia person; it's a person who's taking care of them.
Can
So
I?
you and yeah,
Can
what?
I? Okay, got another one. I see the very first thing you talk about is hearing loss. Can I talk about hearing
Well,
loss?
you
I'm
can
trying
you
a
can
thing. This is
you're
not
trying.
medical advice, but I'm trying a thing.
Is
Okay, is
this
that
for
fair?
older farmers or is this for in general? Are you trying to stick to the topic or just go ahead now?
Older farmers with hearing loss. Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's say you're
Yeah.
six. Let's say you're a 60-year-old
For
radio
those of
farmer.
you that are listening on the radio, Al gave me the look. He like furrowed
What?
his brow and he like
Uh,
glared at me. Go ahead. Go Al.
so, I was with Big Guy Weekend, another guy, and we were talking
Oh,
about
that's right.
tendinitis, or whatever it is,
Yeah,
and the ringing in
tinnitus.
your
Yeah.
tinnitus, and
Ringing
ringing in
ears.
your. And
Right.
for me, it sounds like the next door neighbor's constantly got a circular saw going, and he's
Oh,
and the more that's
yeah.
what I get. And he had basically described his, and I realized, okay, that isn't me going nuts. It is a
No,
thing.
it's not.
So
It
I
is a
start
thing.
looking online. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, so I'm not asking anybody to buy it. But if it isn't, Vicks is Vicks is the
Oh,
smartest
yes.
marketer of all time.
Yeah,
Put
there's a VIX thing out
put
there.
a Vicks on a cotton swab, and you just set it in your ear overnight. Now,
Did you try it?
well, I had Vicks and I had a cotton swab. I'm like, why would I not give it a shot? So
Yeah.
put it in. It's an interesting feel, by the way. But you get it in, sleep through the night. I took it out, and I don't know that the first morning I noticed a big difference in the morning, but by the next night,
Hmm.
neighbor turned the chainsaw off. It
Oh my gosh. So
like now it wasn't fixed in one night because again, then it come back the next morning. I did it again. I don't know why it would work 12 hours later or whatever, but it seems better. Now I only did it in one ear in case it makes you go crazy
You're
or
like
something.
doing a comparative study. It's like a research study. You're
I
doing,
only have the 2 ears I have. I have to do what I can. I didn't want the other ear to go bad too. So anyway, yes, I'm trying it. I will let the world know
so
if Vicks works.
yeah, that's right. So if there are people storming the stores now, this over the
Stop.
weekend.
Why are you like this? Why are you like
I'm
you're so?
not. No, that was serious. That was serious.
It
Storming
was.
the
I'm
stores.
trying, and if it works, let's just say it works. And I don't
Yeah,
know
if
if it
it's
works because it was an internet thing. But if it works, we just saved a bunch of farmers able to hear
Yeah.
again instead of that stupid chainsaw sound.
Yeah,
So
somebody else told us that idea. Anyway, back to what we're going to say, what we're trying to say. So the older farmers, and Al, I know you and I have talked about it because you probably have this number. What's the average age of a farmer in Minnesota? You know?
82,
No, the average age of the farmer.
80, 72, 70. They're
No,
old.
this means that if you look at, so we're saying that there's a lot of older farmers. The average age in Minnesota is 57.1 year one. I know, get
Wow.
out of here.
I'm
That's
right
what
there,
you're
your
saying.
average farmer. Why couldn't you believe I'm a farmer? I'm 50. I'm 60. I'm almost right
Has
there.
to do with skills, not age, I think.
You farmers are so hoity-toity. Oh, you couldn't drive a tractor like I drive a
Right.
tractor.
Okay,
You're so
average age.
hoity-toity.
I know, average age of a farmer in Iowa is 57.6. Average age in the US is 58.1. Actually, so what they're trying to make a point of is that farmers are aging. We're having older farmers. It's just pretty common now versus there's a few older farmers, but there's a lot of people that are, I don't think 58.1 or 57.1 is really that old. Al, that's like you. I don't think you're very old.
Oh, you lie so much. Because on the other hand, you remember when you're 20 and every 47-year-old parent, you're like,
I know.
They're old and crackety. Well, now you're 60. I mean, we just doubled that over again. Hey, we got to go to break. I think we do.
Hey, we'll be right back to talk about older farmers.
Or stuff.
Maybe.
It's the Al Travis Show. We've got Carolyn Sheridan on with us talking about getting older as farmers.
Right. And there are some risks. There really are some increased risks. And Al did say before we went on break, he said, well, remember when you were 20? Well, here's the thing. Our older farmers, either the 50, 60, 70, 80-year-olds, there's a lot of those out there too, are working with the younger farmers. And so when we say younger, I guess we're going to have to say younger than 50. And so the expectation of what they can do may not be very realistic. And the same happens for the farmer themselves and the farmer's wife. There's a lot of women out there working on the farm too. So hearing was one of them, and then the next one would be diminished vision, and then also balance, and then there's the strength and flexibility, and then they tack on combined impairment. So they say you put all those things together, then somebody might not be particularly safe, and we're still expecting them to do a lot of work, or they're expecting that of themselves. So
interesting. So we've talked many times on the program about using children for the dangerous jobs because much like my father, we have talked about this. When my father was born,
I have to always interrupt and say, don't listen to Al on this, but go ahead.
When my father was born in Iroquois, South Dakota, his younger brother was 18 years older than him, or, he's older than him, and he was 18 years younger.
Age difference.
And he asked his dad, what world's that all about? He goes, I needed somebody to work on the farm. This is how we treat children on the farm. Everybody knows it. They just don't want to say it out loud. So I believe what you're saying now is look at what they can do for you. Younger farmer, you got more years of growth, more years of work. Now you're saying because of the issues of older farmers, we should use them on the more dangerous things because there's less upside. Is that what you're saying when I heard all that? Is that what you said?
I'm not just pretty sure I was saying. I'm 100% sure I wasn't saying that. I'm saying.
I don't know where that came from then.
I'm not sure, Al, but you can keep that one all to yourself. But I'm saying that the older farmers are very valuable. They really are, and we treat them as part of the workforce. So keep in mind there's some risks we need to recognize. Related to age. It doesn't mean they don't want to do it. It doesn't mean they don't have the past ability, but we just need to be aware that they could be at risk. So, and heat exposure was one of them because their ability to deal with heat is different. So we have to think about some safeguards.
Because it's that thin skin.
Well,
how you get really old and your skin gets all weird? Yeah, that doesn't breathe real well. It's like leather.
That might it actually might impact their ability to sweat or the ability to do the normal mechanisms we can use to cool down if there's not AC.
Yeah,
right?
Been there.
Just like,
thank you. See how it all comes around?
It does. It all comes around. It's all quite relevant. And so some of the things we talk about are like tractor safety or equipment safety. Limit their operation to daylight hours when possible because, you have less, I don't know if you've reached that stage, if you've been in that position where at night you see the glowing balls instead of the, that happens to younger people too. But the vision is not as good at night. 100% true.
You laugh, but Vicks can help that.
Oh, no.
I saw an email. I saw a meme.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know what to say. Okay. So then to prevent falls, just add some places for people to grab onto, make sure they have the ability to be stable when they're getting on and off tractors, but even in the shop or places like that. So I think that anything we can do to definitely take care of the older farmer because they want to be part of the operation. And that's different than dementia, which we're going to talk about next week. So I think that I don't want to categorize myself in the older farmer.
You may not want to, but it is what it is.
When you go to those class reunions and you're looking at people, were you really in my class? I
didn't go with old people to school.
Who are those people? That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I say a joke before we go? We're out of time.
we can't be out of time now.
Well, it's a time thing.
I wanted to say, like, what about livestock, chemical and pesticide safety? Can we just say those two things before you
Well,
say
what about
joke?
old livestock? What are you going to do with old livestock?
Be careful around livestock because
Oh,
we
be
talked
careful.
about
That makes sense.
balance and
Yeah.
reaction time. So that would be another. We could get that quick point in, like maybe reduce the activities around livestock, especially large livestock. But Al has a. Did you say a joke?
Got a joke. So this old farmer was all upset because his wife couldn't hear anything. She was practically deaf. So he's going to prove it. Deaf. That's what they say it on the farm. She's deaf.
No, I think you said deaf.
Yeah, okay. So he's going to prove it. So he stands at the end of the kitchen. She's working at the sink and says, hey, honey. Nothing. Walks 5-6 feet closer. Honey. Again, nothing. Gets like 2 feet from her. Honey. And nothing. So he leans right into her ear and says, honey. And she goes, for the 4th time, what?
That's right. There's not very many things we want to say 5 times before we get annoyed. Yep, there we go. But Al's fixing
he had the
tonight.
hearing loss.
I got it. That's okay.
We got to go. We're on time.
All right.
Appreciate
We'll see you all
Sheridan.
next week with our guest speaker about talking about old people, but differently. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Carolyn Sheridan, Ag, Health, and Safety Alliance.